Hello, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a process video that I am doing with the Scrap Squad day number 3, and the layout that you see there for day number 3 is from Katie. I am not even going to try her last name. I am going to link it down below. I really love this style of where it's got like this T fashion, so that is what I am going to do here with mine. So I have used the paper collection Paige Evans Sugar Plums Wishes again. Prior to prepping this layout, I did on my Cricut, I cut out 2 film strips that you will see, and then I did an envelope. Now, I am taking white gesso, and I'm gessoing and frosting like my back end of my paper, my background paper, just because I needed it to not be as bright as what it is. So I started out with my brayer. My brayer is the easiest way to, what I feel is to roll out everything, no matter what you use. I love my brayer. It makes a thin line and it makes it easier for you to do what you need to do. So the very first color that I'm using is Worn Lipstick, and I just sprayed it on there on my multi-purpose mat, and then I just braided it. Now this is where I'm brayering downward with antique antique linen, which is like a very bronzy goldish color that I am going to be splattering, and then you will see me come out with some big splatters that I wanted, like the big drops. You will see me how I do it here in just a second. I made sure that I take and just make big drops of it on my layout. You'll see where I just come up with some big ones. And I really loved how that turns out because it's like gold drops of mixed media. And then I have to let this dry. So in the meantime, I was like, well, I can keep filming. And here is that I did a 6x6 by whatever it does for this envelope. And I wanted to outline it just so that it kind of gave a little bit of contrast. And then I got these 2 film strips. Now, the film strips are supposed to actually have pictures in them, but I cut them down off camera and I put them closer together so it's like a smaller film strip, and you'll see how that turns out here in just a little bit. At first, I was going to cut that film strip, and I'm glad I didn't, because once I add my photo, now my title is going to be from Colorcast Designs, which is called Holiday Playlist. For the last this one was 2022. So with 2022, it makes it easier in that sense of I have a photo of my holiday decor and one of my favorite episodes I like to watch or series, which is Yellowstone, and it always comes out in November and it ends in December. They only do about 8 episodes per season, and obviously I had to skip 2023 because they gave us part 1 of season 5, and then they now just finished in 2024 part 2 of season 5. So my holiday playlist has been for the last, I don't know how many years, has been to watch Yellowstone, and I watch it in real time. Like I actually get it off of off of Hulu, and I watch it with the commercials, all of that. So that's what I do there. I am not a holiday person that needs to watch like Home Alone or Elf or any of those things. Now, I watch The Grinch. I'm not one of them to do all of that where I have to have a playlist and I got to watch them and watch Hallmark, and I just don't. So I was like, when I got this in the mail, or when I picked this one, I was like, I'm going to explain about Yellowstone and how I've watched it for how many seasons. Well, technically 5 seasons, but it was like 6 because I've watched every one of them during November and December because of when it comes out. and then watch it for 8 weeks. And then it's done until so and so forth. So that is a little bit about the photo and the title and all of that. And now I'm just going to embellish. Now, the embellishments that you can see, she uses this big old star, but I kind of wanted to do something a little bit different, and I went more of this poinsettia cut, or like I should say embellishment, and I cut it in half, and then I placed it, and then you'll see me kind of go and kind of bring in some snowflakes like she has. And this collection does have snowflakes, so that makes it a little bit easier for me there in that regards. And then I just kind of embellishment and go from there. Make sure that you check out the Scrap Squad. I am definitely not I'm not one of the part of their design teams or anything, but this got me going on my mojo, I guess. And since I needed to get caught up, and I'm like essentially now 2 years behind on my December documented series that I was like, this helps me out get that mojo going and using them. So I will link down day number 3 and have everything down below that I have used and what companies that I've used and all of that fun stuff. And if there's a website, I will leave it there and all of that. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad to have you. I'm so glad that you have found me or clicked on my video link in social media wise. I do upload typically between 2 to 3 times a week. Design teams if I'm on them, and collaborations and all of that, and just regular stuff like you are seeing here. I would love to have you part of my YouTube family. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button as well. I decided to take this paper clip, and I like the gingerbread because the gingerbread is part of my envelope. And I know that you really can't see that it is an envelope, but it works out well to that theme of an envelope. You really don't see even in hers the back part of it. You see the photo instead and the film strips kind of coming out of it and whatnot. I really like how I clustered it around it. It made it actually pretty easily the way I needed it. And I am now using the enamel dots that come with this collection from Paige Evans. I ordered, I think, 2 sets of them just so that I have quite a bit because I do like to use enamel dots on a regular. And then that is it for this layout. I hope that you guys enjoyed the process. I hope that you guys like and subscribe to the channel. I hope that you guys are all staying safe. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.